In the cold darkness between stars, Captain Grom and his pirate crew hunt easy prey, a luxury merchant ship drifting far from safe trade routes. They expect frightened passengers, glittering treasures, and a quick escape. But inside the secure hold, they find something far more valuable, a group of elegant human escorts meant to entertain the richest elites in the galaxy. Among them is Celine, soft-spoken, graceful, and apparently harmless. But when strange events begin to shake the pirate ship, it becomes clear she is far more dangerous than anyone imagined. The crew must decide whether to control her, profit from her, or survive her, all while a far greater threat closes in from beyond the void. The explosions stopped as suddenly as they had begun, leaving the Blood Crow in a tense, echoing silence. Grom stood outside Celine's cell, fists clenched, jaw tight. Behind him, Mox tapped furiously at a datapad, running diagnostics that returned only nonsense. "This doesn't make sense," Mox muttered. "There's no hull breach, no heat signatures from blasts, no radiation. It's like," he hesitated. "Like nothing actually happened." Grom turned sharply. "You saying my crew imagined it?" Mox swallowed. "Captain. I think someone made us imagine it." They both looked at Celine. She sat calmly, her delicate hands folded, eyes glimmering in the cell's low light. Grom stepped closer. "What are you?" "I told you," she said softly, "I'm an escort." Her gaze held his, steady, unblinking. "But I offer more than conversation and company. I offer worlds." Before Grom could ask what she meant, Blaster Bill's voice crackled over the comm, "Captain. You'd better get to the bridge. Something's wrong with the stars." The bridge was chaos. Crew members stared out the viewport in disbelief. The familiar spread of starlight had twisted into an impossible sky, vast swirling colors, galaxies where they shouldn't be, black holes close enough to swallow them whole. "Engines offline," shouted the helmsman. "Navigation systems say we're nowhere." Grom grabbed the back of the pilot's chair, glaring at Celine's reflection in the glass as she was escorted in under guard. "You're doing this." She tilted her head, as if considering. "Perception is reality, Captain. Change one, you change the other." "Turn it off," he growled. Her smile was faint, almost pitying. "It's not a switch you flip. It's me." Mox stepped forward, eyes narrowing. "She's not just manipulating images. This isn't a hologram, our brains are processing this as real. Even our sensors are fooled." "Then unfool them." Grom barked. "I can't," Mox admitted. "Not unless we remove the source." The ship shuddered again, not from an explosion this time but from a sudden, violent tilt that sent consoles and crew sliding. Artificial gravity had flipped sideways. Crew members shouted, grabbing for rails and chairs. One man dangled from a console, swearing loudly. Bill, grinning like a child on a roller coaster, clung to his munitions vest. "I like this." "Stabilizers are fine," the helmsman yelled, now hanging horizontally from his seat. "This isn't real." "It's real enough to break bones." Grom roared. Celine stood unaffected, her feet seemingly glued to the deck no matter which way the ship tilted. She studied the chaos with detached amusement. "You pirates," she said, "always so certain you're in control." Grom shoved past the flailing crew to face her. "What's the point of this? You trying to scare me?" Her eyes darkened. "I'm trying to decide if you're worth keeping alive." Before Grom could respond, a piercing alarm blared, the proximity alert. Mox scrambled to the console, scanning the incoming data. His hands froze. "Captain, there's nothing on sensors. But the alert's screaming like we're about to be rammed." The view beyond the glass shimmered, and something appeared. A ship, massive and black, with no visible markings. It glided toward them without thrusters or heat signature, as silent as a shadow. Grom's gut twisted. "Is that one of yours?" Celine's gaze hardened, all pretense of playfulness gone. No. That's worse. The black ship came closer, moving like a predator that had already chosen its kill. The bridge lights dimmed, as if the vessel's presence was draining power from the bloodcrow. Shields up. Grom ordered. The helmsman's voice was a whisper. They're already up, Captain. But, the system doesn't seem to know if we're here. Celine's voice cut through the growing panic. They're perception operatives, my kind, but trained for combat, not pleasure. If they've found me, it means my former employers sent them. Mock stared at her. Employers? You mean you worked for whoever's on that ship? Not worked, she said coldly. Was owned. The black vessel stopped a kilometer off the bow. The comm crackled to life. A calm, mechanical voice filled the bridge. Pirate vessel. You have taken an asset that belongs to us. Release it immediately or be destroyed. Celine looked at Grom, her expression unreadable. You have two choices, hand me over and hope they don't kill you anyway, or work with me to survive. Grom hesitated only a second. Mox, find us an exit. Bill, prep countermeasures. Bill grinned. Finally. Celine stepped closer to Grom. You can't outrun them. I can hide us, for a little while. But you'll have to trust me. Grom's eyes narrowed. And what do you want in return? Her lips curved faintly. Freedom. The blood crow shook as a beam of black energy lanced past their hull, missing by meters. The crew scrambled to stations. Do it, Grom growled. Celine closed her eyes. The lights on the bridge seemed to fade, colors bleeding into strange patterns. Outside, the black ship flickered, and then vanished. We gone? Bill asked hopefully. Not gone, Celine corrected.